Welcome back to It's Tool Thing. Today with another tool haul video. Probably the best item I picked up was this snap-on 3/8 drive, extra long. It looks to be in excellent condition. It's got the USA stamp on the head as well as the neck. It's an FLL-F80. Like I said, USA stamped here. It looks like it's in really good condition, just a little bit of light chrome scratching. I've got a couple of these already, but I couldn't help myself. Figured it was a good buy at $100, so I went ahead and picked it up. The next item I've actually been looking at for probably over a year now. It is a Deutsch crimper. I actually have a couple of these units already, so I wasn't like had to have or anything. I do use them, but this one here, it's a little different version, I think, than the other one. It was on clearance finally for $17, so I went ahead and picked up. These things are actually really expensive. I've never looked them up, but I've been told they're several $100s. Let me grab. This is the one I use the most. I have a couple of them. This one I got in my field kit. Slightly different design in the number lettering for the most part. But for $17, it's a good buy. Not sure if I'll use it or pass it along to somebody else. Doesn't really matter to me as long as I have at least a couple of them. I like to have one out in my field truck. I actually have that and a backup, and then I have one in my toolbox at work. Next item here is a thin wrench. One place I'm kind of lacking is thin wrenches. As you can see, they're pretty thin in the metric in particular. I have several of the standards. I have Craftsman sets, and I do have a set of snap-ons in standard, but I don't have a metrics. I don't know if I should have got this one. It sucks that it's in 1719. I wish it was like a 1718, because at least both those sizes I wouldn't feel like I had a size for, where 19 3/4 is pretty much the same size in my book. It's a decent condition. I actually picked all the other items I'll talk about, this one and the other ones here, I've actually picked up in a in a sale, private sale kind of situation. As I said, 1719 thin. I've been wanting to get some metrics. Hopefully I can scare up some more of these. Just a complete metric set. And then I got this Craftsman tap and die set for $8. Oh, I think this wrench was $15. Forgot to mention that. A little more than I'd like to spend, just considering that it's only one size I really need. But I picked up this complete Sears Craftsman tap and die set. It's actually in pretty good condition. The taps don't look all burnt out or nothing. Probably end up leaving this around the house or something. I actually have some good tap kits at work, and I have whole bunch of individual taps in the shop truck. Mostly need metric these days anyways. But for $8, I figured it wasn't a bad price. You can spend $8 on one or two taps. I picked up this little itty bitty tape measure for $1. I figured I'd throw it in the personal rig. One truck already has a tape measure, the other one doesn't. So a little one like that. It's definitely not new, but it does function pretty well, and the numbers are pretty legible. So that'll be a nice little addition. I got myself another little wrench rack for $2. Just your standard profile. Nothing exciting there. Always use next one of those for a couple bucks. These crimpers here, I'm kind of on the fence on. Paid $15 for them. They're obviously for larger crimps. I don't have a set of these. My shop does, but they're longer than this. These seem a little short in the handle. Doesn't look like they do any aught sizes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to try to figure out exactly what sizes they do and which ones are which. I never have been able to figure out. I don't know if you can read that there, but they have numbers listed on the dies. I can see how that would line up, which die goes, so you get the exact mating die. But I'm not sure what the numbers indicate. Well, you guys have played with these before, but you just push a little button down here and you can rotate to a different die and lock it in. As you can see there, obviously different size, smaller. I have one of the hammer ones, so I tend to use the most. Not that I make many large cables. I've actually been making a few on this current projects. But I figured for $15 it seemed like it was a pretty good deal. So I went ahead and snagged it. And the last item here, I actually have a very similar set to this in one of my trucks, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in the other truck. The other kit's probably maybe a little bit better. I don't think it has any wrenches in it, but it's one of these gear wrench. This one was actually Ace Hardware branded. I just pulled the paper off the front. I had it taped on like this tape here, just so people knew what it was, I guess, at a glance. But the set I have in my other truck has quarter drive. This has a quarter drive adapter to be able to use this ratchet as a quarter drive or a pass through, but they don't give you any sockets in this one, where this one actually has the gear wrench, ratchet wrenches. Slide you up here just a little bit in it, but there's not a very big range. 3/8 to 9/16, 10 millimeter to 14. I have some more wrenches, so I'll probably just up the sizes, put some quarter drive stuff. But I figured this would be nice to throw behind the seat in the truck for 12 bucks. I didn't think it was a bad price. So that's my little tool haul. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about this ratchet. The rest of the stuff, maybe not so much, but that's okay. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Comment below.